Hi friends, thanks for joining me tonight. Tonight we're going to cut some balsa wood. So I found this today at Michael's and I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like $2 or something like that. And it's very thin. You want to get the thinnest piece you can get and make sure it says balsa. Get really thin piece, something that's about the size of craft foam, about the thickness of craft foam. Okay, and this is pliable enough that you can cut it, okay, with, you know, good strong scissors. Don't use your weak scissors on it, but you can cut it so that you can cut your pieces off for the ScanNCut. And here is, so I need to make a sticker for my ScanNCut that says turn off the half cut setting, because I keep forgetting to turn it off and then it keeps cutting stuff and then it's like not done and I'm like, what's going on? So this is what happened with this one. It was on the half cut setting, so it didn't, well, but it did a great job cutting all the way through really once I, you know, poked it out of there, but the top part it didn't really cut, but it was on the half cut setting. So I changed it and then just used the rest of the piece that I had on there and just did a cute little thing, because we can make this into a sign, like a mini sign or something like that, you know, something adorable. I don't know, but I'm just so excited. So it will go over it 4 or 5 times. So it's kind of a involved process, takes a while, but it's really cool because it came out really cool. So I'm going to do a window frame and see how that goes. And let's see if I can go back to the beginning. Not sure how well you guys can see that. Let's see. I'm shooting in a different spot than I normally do, and I've got lights set up, so I'm hoping you guys can see that. Alright, so in pattern and in here, and I believe it's down in here. Yep. Okay, I was going to do that one, but the bumps on the side make me nervous that it's not going to turn out okay. So let's go with this one that seems like it'll probably cut really easy. Because our width, we can have about, it's about 2 inches wide with the tape on it, about 2.5 maybe. So let's just go with 2 inches. I know you can go a little over 2, so that's why I'm not trying to make it too exactly, but it's okay if we do. Let's go OK, click OK, set, and it's going to be right up here somewhere-ish, but we are going to scan it in. I'm going to choose start, and I need to move this. Sorry about that. You still see it? Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have it cut right at the top. I'm not going to put it right in the middle because we can still cut at the bottom, you know, something else if we want to. Please select, choose cut, and start. And like I said, it's going to go through it about 4 or 5 times. So you can fast forward to the end if you're just worried about what it, or not worried, if you're interested in what it looks like at the end. The balsa wood is upside down, so you see this roughness. I didn't notice that until I had it already taped down, but I'm not changing it because I can just turn it over with the design I'm doing. But you want to be aware of that if it's something that that has to be a certain way, like letters or something. So yeah, if you want to skip to the end, go for it. It'll show you how this all turned out, but if you just want to wait, it's going to take a few minutes. It says less than 2 minutes, but it constantly updates the estimated time. So I don't like how it chunked up that, but you know, I'm not cutting this out myself, so I'm going to give the machine some leeway. Uh-oh. What? My mat unloaded? I don't understand. Okay. My mat must have shifted. Well, that's a bummer. Maybe it didn't like cutting out on the back. Nothing moved, so let's try that again. And this would have been a short video if it worked out, but oops. I just want to make sure. I'm a little worried about putting it back on there, but you know, we'll make the mistakes together. So like I said, this was going to be a fast video because the other ones I did went pretty fast, but of course there always has to be an issue when I'm trying to do a video, and I used to go crazy and start the video over 1,000 times, and then I just realized it's probably better for everybody to see my mistakes in case it happens to you. Or in case you know how to fix it and you can help me if it ends up being something that I can't figure out. Looks like it's cutting it nice and smooth and the same, so it's so quiet. I wonder why it's doing that on that fourth one. Maybe it's because of the grain. No. Okay, one last try. Why are you having problems, my friend? As you can see, I've done this before without any issues with the two before. I mean, the first issue was my issue because, you know, I messed up. But you know what? Let's try something. Let's cut. And then let's do a manual pressure. See how that goes. That might just mess things up even worse. This is the one it always messes up on. No? Yay! Looks like it's pretty close to being done. It's starting to pop out. Oh, and also, I'm sorry, this is taking extra long because I have my settings set to cut at speed of 1, because I just feel like there's so much more control with that. And I probably should have disclosed that at the beginning so you'd understand why it's taking so long, but that's just my personal thing. Oh my gosh, really? This is like the 6th run through after it already had been cut. I think I'm going to just pause it after this next run if it keeps doing it again and grab it off of there. Okay, please be done. Yay! Okay, let's see let's see if we can just pop it out with my finger. Oh my gosh. Yay! That's exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, sorry. There we go. Guys, look! Okay, so remember this is the back side, so it's a little bit rough. And you know, it's not perfect. You're gonna probably have to go in there with an X-Acto knife or something kind of, you know, get those hairy pieces, but I will say overall that is a pretty awesome success. So if you're into creating dollhouse stuff or signs or parts even with balsa wood, like, oh my gosh, there's just so many things. I'm so excited. And then, you know, we get this little extra piece that we can either reuse and cut something out of it or use it, you know, to make something on, like tiny signs. Who knows? That's so cool. So it worked out. That's cool. So let me show you how, really quick before we go, how to change that manual pressure, because we have an auto blade on this machine and it's super awesome, but it's not perfect. I have to use this option whenever I cut with the contact paper. So let's choose select, and then we'll choose cut. Then when this screen comes up, you're going to go where this tool is, the wrench looking tool is, and right here where it says cut pressure manual blade, you want to go ahead, and it'll still do the, you know, cut depth and everything else auto, but your manual pressure, you can make it thicker than maybe it thinks it should be. So, and that's what happened on this, and whenever I increased the pressure, I could have even increased it probably to 4 and it would have turned out really easy. In fact, let's test out 4. Let's do 4. We're gonna have to get rid of this design though. Oh yeah, we have to get out of here. So add pattern. Let's just find something really simple again. I like that. It's got rounded corners. I just feel like that's nicer to the machine. So we know that it can be maybe 1 inch high. That's about how much room that we have left. Okay, let's choose set, and then we're gonna have to scan it in again. Choose start. Nothing moved, but it's just makes me feel better if I do it. And then we're going to go ahead and delete that other design too once this gets uploaded. Okay, that's kind of cool because it's like hanging out there. Edit, delete, click OK. And now let's take this little guy down here. Okay, I can already tell that it's going to need to be just a tiny bit smaller. Still getting used to where all the controls are and stuff on this machine. But I can't tell you how much I love it. I mean, I love my CM350 and I didn't think that this would be that much cooler, but it really is, you guys. I think we can do this on the CM350 too. So I'm going to try this now that I have some balsa wood. I'm going to try this on the CM350 as well and see what blade depth and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that one, that video. Let's click OK. OK. Select cut. And my speed is still 1. Half cut is off. We changed our pressure to, I think, hold on. Yep, our pressure is at 4. Let's see how long it takes with 4. Thanks for hanging out with me during this trial and error video. I didn't mean for it to be trial and error video, but it just kind of worked out that way. Oh, hold on. Oh, dang it. Didn't realize it was so off. So it went through once already. This is the second. Three. So just like with craft foam, I would stick to bigger, blockier things that aren't going to be so intricate. Okay, so it only went through 3 times with a pressure of 4, but we didn't do a test, so I don't know what it looks like in the back, and I don't know if it cut through my mat. So let's see. Doesn't look like it. Oh my gosh, how cute. You can create your own little Scrabble pieces for decorations and stuff with this stuff. Look how thin and nice it is, and look how good it cuts. You guys, so in love. I'm so in love. There you go. That's pressure 4 going through 3 times, manual pressure. And this is pressure 3 going through like 6 times after it had already been cut. So pressure 4 looked like it was the best for this one. But don't be like me. Do your test cuts. Double check everything. I just kind of had a feeling that that was going to work. Alrighty. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope that it was fun. I had fun. See you later. Bye-bye.